Hello friends, welcome back to programming tips. So today we are going to learn conditional statements in C. So what is conditional statement? So if I tells you ki, it's a constructor that's enabled you to manage the execution flow depending on the given circumstances. Okay, so given circumstances means if you give some conditions, so according to the condition the program will execute its output. Like if you suppose set a condition here, if you set a condition, so depending on the condition, that means if the condition is true, okay, if the condition is true, that means depending on the condition, then it will print a statement. Okay, and if the condition is false, if the condition is not true, then it will print another statement. Okay, statement 2. Okay, so depending on the condition is going to print the statement. Okay, so in our conditional statement, so here you can see the conditional statement. So you can use if here, then if else here, then if else if, then nested if. Okay, and here switch is also you can say the conditional statement. Fine, so first of all we will see what is if. So before that means we already see some flow chart, and what are the flow chart and algorithm we already completed in our previous video. So here in if I just draw a flow chart here. So if you given some input, if you given some input here, and if you set a condition, okay, if you set some condition, if it is true or false. Okay, if I put it true, and this one is false. Okay, for if I am writing for if only. Okay, if it is true, it will print the statement. Okay, it will print the statement, and if the condition is false, then it will stop, and same for here also. Okay, so input, then condition. If the condition is true, it will execute the output. So if I write a simple program for if condition, check whether a number is positive or not. Okay, if the number, check whether a number is positive. Okay, so check a positive number. Okay, so here if I write simple logic, if I take number from there, so again suppose I take so enter number. Okay, I take here n as input from the user. Now we will check whether that number is positive or not. So if I write so I'll write here if, so I have taken n, so if n is greater than 0, so if a number is greater than 0, that is the number is positive. We didn't put any semicolon here. So what happen if I put a semicolon here? So what happen if I put a semicolon here? If I put a semicolon here, so what I told you, what about the semicolon? If you put a semicolon at the end of the line, that means the line will stop here. Okay, the line will stop here. So here if I put a semicolon, that means the if condition will not going to check. That means in our previous video, in my first video, I already told you, while we are giving this second bracket, that means whatever we write inside that two curly braces, that will be under that main function, right? So here also whatever we'll write, so I am going to write here, suppose I will give a curly brace. So if I give a curly brace, print f, so I will tell it is a positive. Okay, so I will tell it is a positive number. Okay, now so if you just put a semicolon here, that means whatever you write inside that boundary, that means inside these two curly brace, it will not going to check. okay. That means it will just check whether n is capital or not, okay, n is greater than 0 or not. So if the condition is true, so it is not going to print that statement. So that's why when you are writing any conditional statement, any loop, any function, after that something is inside that function, so you will not use semicolon here. So now if I run that program, now you can see is asking for an input. Suppose if I write is greater than 0, if I write suppose -5, it's not going to give you any output, okay. So because I didn't write the false condition, so only if, so if I write 8, then it will show you it's a positive number, okay. So now if I write only if condition, that means we are not going to here it will print only the true statement. So now here, so now if else, so here first if, then condition, if it is true, if it is true it will print that statement, if it is false, the else means false. If I draw a simple flowchart, if I give here input, if I give some input to then it will be a condition, CUND condition. If I put a condition here, then this is the condition. If the condition is true, okay, then it will print a statement. The statement will related is true or not, that means if the condition is true. Now if it is false, it will print another statement, statement 2, okay, if it is false, fine. So after that stop. That means if we will print print that false statements also, it will stop, and it will if it is print the true statement, it will going to stop, okay. So this is for if else. So this, that means here the condition is if, inside if, then this one is true, that means it will after inside the body of if, you will write that true. So if it is false, you will write the false statement here, fine. So if I run a program here, let me remove that part, okay. Now we will going to write a program here for if else. So suppose I am writing a number positive, check a positive number or not, or not, okay. So we will print here, we only print this is a positive number, but if we want to print the statement for false, else we'll give two parentheses here, okay. Let me just okay, here we'll write printf the number is not, the number is not positive. So whether is negative or not, we didn't check till now, we didn't check, we are just showing whether the number is positive or not, okay. If the number is not positive, it will show is not positive, okay. Let me check again what happened, okay. I didn't put the semicolon here, fine, okay. So if I write suppose 0, then the number is not positive, so it's showing the error, okay. If I just put a positive number, suppose 8, so this is a positive number, it is a positive number, okay. This is the program for if else. That means the program will check whether the number is positive or not, okay. Now here if else if, that means after else also, is there any condition in else, if you want to put some condition, that time also you can use that ones. See here, if condition 1, if it is true, then true, then else. If you want to put a condition, that means if there is a true condition, then you can set this condition here, okay. If else if condition 2, that means you can put that second condition, then if it is true, then true, if it is false, then you can print it the false statement here, okay. Let's try that program. yes, code blocks. Okay, so now we want to print whether the number is positive, negative, or 0. Okay, now we'll check these three condition. One is positive, one is negative, another one is 0. So what we will do, you can see, we will set another condition here, else if. So you cannot write any condition in else. Okay, you cannot set any condition. Suppose n is greater than n less than 0. Okay, so that will be negative number, right? So you cannot directly enter a condition in else, so you need to write if here. So the if the condition is satisfied, the number is negative number. Okay, if the number is not positive or not negative, then that will be 0, right? So now we can set here so see, else you will write else condition here. Now here you will write printf the number is 0. Clear? Now you will print the number is 0. So I will put a semicolon here. Now if I run that program, okay, let me erase that thing. Okay, so if I run this program, if I put a number, negative number, now it will say, okay, I just put a positive number, so it will say this one is positive number. Fine. If I again print it and I didn't put any positive or negative number, then the number is 0. So again if I run that program and if I write the negative number, okay, the number is negative number. Okay, so depending on the condition, the program is showing you whether the number is positive, negative, or 0. See here, you are entering the number here. If the number is greater than 0, then it's a positive number. Else if, so we are writing here else if, else. So that means if the condition is not enough, we are going to set another condition here. Else we are setting another condition if whether the number is greater than less than 0 or not. If the number is less than 0, that means if a number is less than 0, that means the number is negative number. Or if the number neither positive neither negative, that means it's middle. So if I draw the number line here, so this is 0, then this is positive number. Okay, and this one is negative number. So if the number is not positive or not negative, that means the number is in the middle, that means the number is 0. Fine. So I think this two program is clear now. Now we will check. Okay, now we will check nested if. The nested if means if you write one if condition here, so inside if you need to write another if inside another if, this is called nested if. So here you can see the condition. Again, if the condition is true, then it will check another condition. Okay, if that condition is true, then it will print that one, else the condition will be false. So okay, let me just clear your doubt by using a simple program. Suppose a kid went to the amusement park and he wants some ride. Okay, so the condition is if you want that ride, you need to check your age, that is whether you are 12 year or not, and you need to check your height, you are suppose 150 centimeter or not. Okay, so you will take two input from the user, suppose integer age and HEI. Okay, HEI, that means height. Okay, now enter your age. Okay, scanf percentage d at age, and okay, I just copy that thing. Okay, enter your height. Okay, okay, now you will check whether age age is greater than 12 or not. Okay, so if age is greater than 12, let me remove that part. If age is 12, now we are again going to check whether this person height, height is suppose greater than or equals to 150. Okay, so the height is greater than or equals to 150 or not. If this both condition get satisfied, now you can take the right. So now here you will say control V. So you can take the you can take the right, or else if I write here else, so same printf as I just write, you can not. Okay, I'm writing here. Okay, so you cannot take the right. Now for this part done, if the person is not that means greater than 12 years, okay, greater than or equals to we can support. So you'll write here the else condition, else. So same condition, same statement you can print here. Okay, now I am going to change a little part of this program. So if the age is checked here 12, now here it will check with what is your age. Okay, so now you will see, if I run the program here, now enter your age, suppose is 12. Okay, if I write here 12, okay, now it will ask for your height 152, then you can take the right. Fine. So now if I run the program again, if my age is suppose 13 and my height is 148, okay, see, you cannot take the right. Again I will check the condition. If my age is below 12, okay, see, it's directly tells you you cannot take the right. So how this program is going is working. So first of all, whatever you are entering here as an age, it will check here, it will check after entering, it will check here whether the age is greater than 12 or not. Okay, greater than equals to 12 or not. So if the age is greater than 12, then it will go to the body of this if condition. Okay, the body after from here to here. Okay, so if condition body, that means if body is here to here. Now if the condition is true, if the condition is true here, now is going to ask whether this your height, what is your height. So if your height is greater than 150, greater than equals to 150, then it will enter into this body of this if. This one, how many ifs are there? This one first, this one second. Okay, if this condition is true, it will going to check this condition. Okay, if this condition is also true, then it's printing this one, this statement. Fine. So if your condition, this one is true and if this one is not true, then it will go to the else part of this one. Okay, let me erase this thing. So it will print the else part. If this one is false, then it will print it else part. Okay, fine. So now if you are not that means if your age is not greater than 12, if suppose it's 11, okay, then the condition is false here, then it will directly go to his else part. Fine. Okay, so in this way these programs work. That is called nested if. That means this if this is the if inside another if. Okay, inside the body of another. This one, the curly braces start from here, right? Okay, and it's ending here. Fine. So this to this one is the body of this if. So this if is inside this if, so that's why this is called nested if. Fine. So now I'm going to move here. Okay, so nested if condition, up to nested if we will complete this program up to nested if. Okay, so nested, this is called nested if inside another if is called nested if. Now another one is pending, that is switch. We will do it after finish all the programs of if else, then we'll come to the switch statement. Okay, now check what are the programs are there. Okay, let me erase all this thing. Fine. So first of all we will check this one, whether a number is even or odd. You can easily do this one, even or odd. How to check even or odd? So if a number, suppose if n is a number, if the number is divisible by 2. Okay, I already show you what is the difference between n divided by 2 and n modulus 2. Okay, if the number is divisible by 2, that means the number is even number. So if I mod that number by 2 and if the value is 0, so that will be an even number. Fine. So let us discuss few things. Check whether a number is even or not. So we already see different types of operator: plus, then minus, then multiplication, then division, then modulo operator. Okay, so now here now we will see the difference between equals to and double equals to. Okay, so if I write here a equals to 5, that means we are assigning 5 to a, right? If I write here a equals to 5 and b equals to 7, if I write here a double equals to b, if I write this thing, so this is called comparing these two value. This is called comparison statement, right? So we are comparing this a to b, whether a is equals to b or not. So if this operator, this comparison operator, will return you true or false, true or false. Okay, how it will return true or false? It will check whether this value is or this value are equal or not. So that means a is 5 and b is 7, so 5 never be equals to 7, so that means it will return you false. Okay, so this is the difference between equals to, single equals to, and double equals. So how you will write this program? If n mod 2 double equals to 0, that means after dividing n by n mod 2, if the value comes 0, that means if I mod 5 by 2, that means it will be 2 here, then 4, the remainder is 1 here, right? So that means this is not an even number. So if I do this thing, so 2 4 0, that means this condition is true. And if n equals to 4, then it divided by 2, then if the remainder comes 0, that means it's an even number. So this one is very easy program, right? So now we'll check another program here. You can also check whether a vowel or consonant, that means a, e, I, o, u, you will check that one, right? So how you will do this one? Let me just, okay, I'll show you that program, how because something is required for that program. Okay, now you will write here, suppose we will take a variable from character variable from user. So ch here char, suppose you will take ch is a character. Okay, whatever you can take, c or h, whatever you want to take, you can take. Now you will take from user printf enter any characters. Okay, now we will scanner from user. Okay, so what format specifier we will use, as it is a character, so we will use percentage c. Now here it is ch. Now we'll check if, so if ch equals to, so whatever you entered, so that character should be inside the single quotation. Okay, what character you are going to set in condition, that should be inside single quotation. Suppose I write here a, again we will write here, this is called logical or, this too is called logical or. Okay, so a, let me copy the line, so that 5 is there, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so we will change the letter only, a, e, that is I, o, u. Okay, a, e, I, o, u. Now I'm erasing that one. So if the condition is satisfied here, so it will print, we'll just modify that one, percentage c is and is a vowel. We'll write here comma C, that means ch. Okay, else we'll write here else condition also, because if it is not a vowel, that means that is a consonant, right? So we'll just copy that one and paste it here. So percentage is a consonant, fine. So let me semicolon given, fine. Okay, I have written here print, so it should be printf. You can see here, see the error here, printf. Okay, so ch, fine, compile. So enter any character. So if I write tw here, okay, if I write a, so it's showing it's an vowel. Okay, now if I write here, suppose q, okay, it's showing it's a consonant. Now if I put here capital A, so what it will show? A, E, I, U is vowel. We also said it is a vowel, so it show is a consonant, because I already told you for each and every character the ASCII value is different, right? So we need to again set the condition here for capital 1 also. Okay, now you can check. If you put capital A, it also show you vowel. Okay, so this is how you will do that program. Now if you just see here what we use this thing. This one is called logical or. Okay, this one is called logical or. This two bar is called logical or, and this one is called logical and. This 2 ampersand along. Okay, this 2 ampersand is called logical and. So or means so any of this condition, if any of this condition gets satisfied, whether whatever you are entering, whether you sense A, E, I, O, U, if any of this condition gets satisfied, that means it's going to show you a vowel. Okay, so if the condition is not satisfied, then it's going to print you consonant, fine. So if I move to the next program, so let me check what it is. Okay, you can print this one, largest among two number, largest among three number. Now this one is a okay, fine. So check whether a year is leap year or not. So how will check a year is leap year? If I just mod the year by 4, that means the year is leap year, fine. So this is only one condition, fine. So we need to check others condition also, like if I write this program here, let me start a new one. I don't know what is the new one, empty file. If I save, it should be C4, right? So now we need to take few things from user. Let me copy it from here. Okay, I will paste it here. I will write here y as year. You can take y year also, so I am taking y. Enter year. So now we'll check whether that year is leap year or not. So for a leap year, it should be divisible by 4 first. Okay, so y mod 4 equals to 0. So this is our first condition. Now we'll check whether that year, now we'll write logical and, whether that year is divisible by, it should not be divisible by 4. It's okay, not equals to, it should not be divisible by not 4, it should be 100. And now here we'll write here logical or also. Okay, now as we put these two, now here also put another one, and here we'll put another condition here. So we'll write y mod 400 equals to 0. Okay, so this is our final condition. Now we'll write whether printf yeah, that is percentage d year is a, okay, is a leap year, and I'll put here one comma, it should be y. Okay, now if the condition is not true, what it will going to print is not a leap year, right? So in else we'll write here is, you'll simply not a leap year. So if I, okay, let me check, fine, I'll show you, then I will show you how the program is working. Okay, enter a year, suppose we are using 200, so 200 is a leap year, right? Now again we will check 24 is a leap year. Now we are going to check 2000, the previous year is not a leap year, fine. Y mod 100 not equals to 0. Okay, I put this wrong. Okay, now if I write is a 1900, okay, see, 1900 is not a leap year. Okay, for your clarification I can change that also, 2000 is a leap year, fine. So why 1900 is not a leap year? If I only check this condition, S2 is there. Okay, if I check only this condition, whether this year is modulo 4 or not, so you can see here, if I put 1900, so it will show it's a leap year. Okay, 1900 is not a leap year. Okay, some rules are there, you just go through the rules why 1900 is not a leap year. Now you can check here. So if I put that condition again, okay, now it will check that year is a leap year. Suppose 1900 I put is not a leap year, so our program is absolutely correct here. Okay, so you can try that program, then same that program, leap year program, but using nested if. So you can do that program, C program, whether that one year is a leap year or not, by using nested if. You just try it. Okay, you just try it. Now you can easily understand that program, whether alphabet is uppercase, lowercase, also you can do. This one is C program to input week number and print weekdays. Okay, so you can easily do that one, right? That is, write a program to input week number and print weekday. Suppose I put here 2, then it will display Monday. Okay, like this way. And same way month, if I put 2 here, then it will say February, like this way. Okay, then write find the all quadratic equation. So quadratic equation we will do it later, because we didn't still we didn't introduce that mat.h function. H function still not we introduce that one. So later on, what are the programs are there, we will just check. Write a C program to calculate profit or loss. This one is very easy, you can do that one. Now this one is another one. Okay, 5 subject marks, you will enter 5 subject marks. So you will calculate the sum of that 5 subject, then you will find the percentage. That means what is the percentage, so according to the percentage you will find the grade. If the percentage is greater than 90, grade A, greater than 80, grade B, greater than 70, grade C, like this way, you can go through it. And again here, that previous program what we did here, that basic salary program, but here some condition is there. So our in our previous program, our HRA, DA and TA was fixed, but here what they did, if the basic salary is greater than 10,000, then HRA will be 20%, and same here, greater than 20,000, then the HRA will increase to 25%. If the basic salary is greater than 20,000, the HRA will be increased to 30%. So you can also calculate that program, right? Now this one, okay, so write a C program to input electricity unit charges and calculate the total electricity bill according to the given condition. So for first 50 unit, okay, they say it for first 50 unit. So suppose u equals to unit, okay, for first 50 unit it 50 paisa per unit, right? For first 50 unit into 50 paisa, 0.50, right? Next, for next 100 unit, rupees 75 paisa. So what is the next 100 for 50? So it is 150, right? Okay, and that 150 unit for next 100 unit, it's 75 paisa, and then again its next 100 unit is suppose 250, next 100, so it is 1.20 unit. And again, if the unit is above to above greater than 250, then it will be 1.50 paisa. And for each and every condition adding 20% of surcharges, then what is the bill amount? It will again calculate the 20% of it, and it will add to that main bill. Okay, so let me try that program, whether I can do it or not. So again, okay, we'll create a new one. Here we'll copy that one, new empty file. So I'm saving that one first. Save here. Bill. Okay, I'm writing ELEC bill. Save it, paste it, enter. Unit, right? It should be UNIT unit, electricity unit, and I'm taking here U only, and the rest of the variable will take later. So unit will always take in whole number, fine. Then it should be U. So how we'll calculate that unit? So if, let me increase. Okay, if unit, what is the condition here? If unit first 50 unit, okay, unit is U, unit is greater than and equals to, sorry, it should be less than and equals to 50. Okay, I've written here greater than. If it is less than and equals to 50, then we'll calculate, suppose I am taking here FLOAT float variable for suppose, so total bill. Okay, I'm taking here bill first, bill, then we will take another total bill. Okay, so here I am taking bill equals to, what is the bill, what will be the what is the calculation? Unit, that means unit into 50 paisa, right? 0.50, fine, that will be the bill. Now if the unit is for next 100 unit, so else if we'll set the condition here, so condition u is greater than 50, and we'll write here and u less than, for next 100, that means 150. Okay, less than, you can put here equals to also. Okay, so then we'll set the condition, so bill will be, what is the bill amount? Bill amount will be, so first 50 unit 50 paisa, right? So you no, first 50 unit they said 50 50 into 0.50. Okay, this is the first 50 unit bill. So if suppose the bill amount is, so if the unit equals to 1, suppose 30, okay, so in this 130, 50 unit is there, so first 50 unit minus 130 minus first 50, then it will be 80 unit, right? So 80 unit is there, so how will calculate that unit? So first 50 unit is 50 paisa, right? I have written here first 50 unit is 50 paisa, but next 100 unit, so in this 100 and in this unit, so 80 unit is for suppose 0.75 paisa, right? What is written, I forgot. Okay, next 100 unit is 75 paisa per unit. Okay, so this 80 unit will be charged 75 paisa. Now we will calculate. Okay, now we will calculate, it will be plus here, first 50 unit 50 paisa, then we will calculate it here, u minus 50. Okay, that will be multiplied by 0.75, sorry, 0.75, that will be under this one. Okay, so that is for next 100 unit. So now again for next 100 unit, if unit is u, right, else if, sorry, else if unit is less than 150 and u greater than next 100, that means 250, greater than equals to, okay, it should be greater than equals to. Same way we will calculate, copy, okay. Next, bill equals to 50 unit 50 paisa. Now next 100 unit will be charged, next 100 into 0.75, right, 0.75, I can put here 0 here, 0 also. Now that amount, so now we will minus unit minus the total amount. So u minus the total amount, so 150, so 150 that will be charged for is 1.2, that will be 1.20. okay, so this is the calculation for next 100 unit. Okay, how this one is done. So if your suppose unit is 240, okay, in this 240, first 15 unit will be deducted, like 190 unit, right. In this 190, 100 unit will be deducted. So this is first 50 unit, then next 100 unit, this will be 90, then again next 100 unit. So in next 100 unit, 90 unit is available, right. So here we can write here, so this is the calculation here, right. So now again, so they said above 250, for that you will write suppose else if, so unit is greater than 250. So if unit is greater than 250, then the charges will be 1.50, right. So we will calculate, simply we will calculate bill equals to unit into 1.50. okay, so simply we will calculate that 1.50, because if the unit is above 250, then simply it will calculate 1.50. They didn't say the next 350. So they simply said if the unit is 250, for above 250 the unit will be each unit will be charged 1.50. fine. So now additional surcharges also you need to add. So here we will add unit additional surcharges of 20%. So 20% we will add to the main bill. So that means we already calculated total bill. Total bill equals to bill will be there. What is the whatever bill is be there now, and 20% of the bill, okay, into 20%, that means 0.220 or 2 you can write after 0.0. Okay, so that will be the bill. Now we will print that part. So printf, so we will write for this much unit the bill is you can write here, you take percentage d and total bill will be percent is f. So here you will write u n comma then total bill TUT I double. I think let me check whether any error or not. So you can write here else statement also. If you didn't write, no issue. So let me check whether yeah, printf printf. Okay, I didn't put here one semicolon, right? Again, okay, I didn't put here semicolon also. Let me check what is the error here. Okay, what is the error? Expected declaration or statement at the end of the input. Okay. So maybe I didn't close that one. Okay, because I copied from there, no, that's why I forgot to close that bracket. Let me check it again. So there is no error. Okay, so in this way you will check whether your program is having any error or not. Now you can see here there is no error and there is no warnings. So now run the program, enter the unit for first 50 unit. I am calculating for first 50 unit. See, the bill is 30 rupees 50 paisa. Okay, and for 50 paisa, that means is 25, and 25 20% is 5, so is 30 rupees, right? So now I will calculate. You just calculate dry calculation. So if I write 156, okay, so if I write here 156, that means it will go to that slab. Which slab it will go? First 50 unit 50 paisa, then next 100 units, so it will go here. So above, greater than 150 and less than 250. Okay, it will go to that to this slab. So you can write here slab 1, slab 2, slab 3 also. So that will be 128.63999. Okay, so I am just going to round that one. So when you are writing point f, so I will print up to 2 decimal point. Okay, 0.2f, that means it will print up to 2 decimal point. So if I run that 156, same unit I write, see 1.28.64. so it was 6399. So it's just taken the previous one as 1. So it's printing 128.64. fine. So this is our final calculation. Okay, fine. So up to here we completed this 13 number program also we completed. Let me check whether any other thing or not. No, so no program is there, in no more program from if else. I think all of you understand this 12 program. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, and of course press the bell icon for more important updates. Thank you.